Hello and welcome from Budapest. This is Hungary Reports from Public Media M1, bringing you the latest news from Hungary and the Carpathian Basin in English. I'm Arpad Szőci. Thanks for tuning in. The European Parliament's Legal Affairs Committee has rejected for a second time Hungary's nominee as future enlargement commissioner. It stated that there is a conflict of interest surrounding László Trócsányi, citing a law firm he had founded, which had also done work for the Hungarian government. Fidesz MEP József Szájer calls the announcement a political lynching by left-wing politicians.
The European Parliament's Legal Affairs Committee dealt with the appointment of Commissioner Delegate László Trócsányi behind closed doors on Monday. More precisely, there was no debate, as M1 News Channel was informed, after reading the agenda without any new arguments. They voted immediately on the issue, and it was declared for the second time as well the appointment of László Trócsányi and that of the Romanian nominee for commissioner positions was refused. The new president of the European Commission announced 3 weeks ago that she dedicates a position to László Trócsányi that is important from the aspect of migration as well, the neighbourhood and enlargement policy of the EU. The Legal Affairs Committee held a hearing of the former Minister of Justice, after which a majority of them concluded that commissioner position has a conflict of interest with the activity of the law firm partly belonging to Trócsányi. Although the dossier of Trócsányi was earlier concluded and no objection was then raised against the Hungarian politician. Meanwhile, 9 other nominees did not fulfill the criteria at that time, who have since then gotten the green light. The German vice president of the committee stated in an interview to M1 News Channel that he thinks it raises concerns that the law firm bearing the name of László Trócsányi has represented the Hungarian state in several cases. Fidesz's MEP József Szájer called what was happening a political lynching. According to him, it is a cowardly decision from the side of the Legal Affairs Committee. They were about to impose a penalty on him because he defended Hungarian citizens, as he was the creator of the Legal Board Offence. Because of this, they did not want to support his appointment in any way, the MEP said. Trócsányi was shocked about the decision of the Legal Affairs Committee. He wrote in his announcement, "The blatant injustice, the lack of transparency, the clear and deliberate violation of the rules of law and procedure of the failure to respect the basic principles of democracy remind me of a time that I thought was over." László Trócsányi is also considering to take legal action.
And reacting to the EU's decision, the Jobbik party called it shameful that Trócsányi will not become a commissioner. The Socialist Party, however, said it's logical that Trócsányi shouldn't get such an important posting. It stated that under his rule as Minister of Justice, he passed laws which resulted in the EU launching an Article 7 procedure against Hungary. The Democratic Coalition called the decision a huge win for Hungary and European Hungarians, and shows how European Hungarians are counting on the EU. The ruling Fidesz party calls it a political lynching against Trócsányi. They wrote that pro-migrant politicians use shifty methods to hide behind a conflict of interest charge. It wrote that without any meaningful debate and with false accusations, the EU stopped Trócsányi's bid. Wages rose by almost 11% in July in Hungary compared to the same time period last year. The average monthly gross salary was almost 1,100 euros. Net wages, taking also preferential allowances into account, were almost 750 euros. The highest wage earners were in the financial and insurance sectors. Looking at the first 7 months of this year, the overall increase in wages is more than 10.5%. Hungary's Minister of Finance, Mihály Varga, told Public Media's M1 station that these stats show that wages continue to rise in Hungary. Opposition politicians held a demonstration outside of Hungarian state TV on Monday in Budapest. One of them said that you have to exercise political pressure on public service broadcasting. Furthermore, participating opposition politicians from the Democratic Coalition, Párbeszéd, the Socialist Party and Liberal Party would like to see programming done differently. The CEO of Hungarian Public Media said that his organization will not succumb to political pressure and will abide by the law.
Political pressure must be exerted on public service broadcasting, according to Ákos Hatházi, an independent parliamentary politician. This is why they came to MTVA on Monday. László Varjú from DK demanded that public media organise a live political debate on public broadcasting. Create an opportunity for real debate, and that translates into you organising the Tarlós Karácsony mayoral debate, he said. Later, the MPs entered the public media's building, where they were received by MTVA CEO. Here, too, they talked about how they thought programs should be produced. DK Zsolt Gréci directly demanded what should be broadcast on live television. What we want, the representatives of DK, is for you to read this manifesto during a live show, the MP said. According to the politician from Párbeszéd, this is not exercising influence, but rather providing fair and balanced information. CEO Daniel Pop said, MTVA obeys the laws and broadcasts a fair and balanced program to the people. We are a public service institution independent of parties, so it is inconceivable that one party or another would try to control us, he said. Opposition MPs then went outside in front of MTVA, where they said there will be no debate on public media between the mayoral candidates, and according to them, the TV network remains an unbalanced source of information. A spontaneous incident then disrupted the press conference. A man in a clown suit mimicked opposition media coverage that happened at the TV's headquarters in December, an action which he called circus-like.
A new byway between Somogy-Asalo and Látrány, leading to the southern Hungarian city of Kaposvár on the M7 highway, has opened. It covers a distance of more than 26 kilometers and is also rather unique, as part of the asphalt plays music if you drive at a certain speed on it. And what's best for locals is that traffic is no longer going through their settlements. Furthermore, Kaposvár, a city becoming more important economically, is now more connected transport-wise.
One of the biggest hits by one of the most popular Hungarian bands of the 90s, Republic, can now be heard on the recently inaugurated section of the R67 by Somogy-Bábord. Thanks to its unique acoustic road surface, at the right speed the cast tires will play Republic's hit track called Road 67. As of Monday, the 26-kilometer section of the four-lane highway between Somogy-Asalo and Látrány can now be travelled on. When completed, R67 will connect Kaposvár to the M7 highway, avoiding going through settlements. According to the mayor of the county seat of Somogy, Kaposvár's significance is also increasing, both in terms of tourism and investors. The economy of Kaposvár has already gained ground with the news, and now that we have a four-lane expressway, I look forward to accelerating our negotiations even further and welcoming businesses in Kaposvár, which will maintain some of our most important urban policy goals of the coming years, Károly Zita said. The road will be further extended in November with the section connecting Somogy-Asalo with Kaposvár with another musical road. Somogyi's longest link to the M7 motorway is currently being built, more than 33 kilometers financed by 194 million euros, State Secretary László Mosóczy said. The government's aim is to have a four-lane road conveniently accessible from anywhere in Hungary within 30 minutes, and to connect all those cities with county rights that can only be accessed via dual-lane roads to higher quality road transport.
An exhibition by the Studio of Young Designers Association reveals an exciting assortment of creations combining art, craft and design at the Vitkovics House in the northern city of Eger. There you can see award-winning creations as well as the latest works by Hungarian talents. Visitors can check out clothing collections, home decorations and various other creations. It's all on display until October 13th. An exhibition on one of Hungary's most famous painters, Tivadar Csontváry, is taking place in the eastern city of Debrecen at the Modem Center for Modern and Contemporary Art. And it's also combined with the latest technology so that you can see one masterpiece after another on your smartphone. This display is on occasion of the 100th anniversary of the death of Csontváry and the 13th anniversary of the gallery. And it's all on view until October 12th. And that wraps up the show. But we'll be back again the next night live right after the news in Hungarian at 11 p.m. local time. You can also catch us in repeats and online. Please stay tuned now, if you can, for our new shows in German, Russian, and Chinese. Thanks very much for watching, and minden jót.